I had different people in my ear at that time, I would not have made that decision. No.
Wow.
I wouldn't. And that's the truth. I'm an extremely emotional person. People that know me know that about me. I think that he was doing what he felt like was his best.
Okay.
I think what I was asking and what I needed were things that I don't know it wasn't when I left, I wanted certain things.
So many men, Passport family has went through the pain and seen the dark side of divorce. And today, I'm going to speak to that pain. Before that, I want to welcome you guys back to another episode of Men on the Move. Guys, before we get started, go ahead and like and subscribe. That's really going to help me out and get me to a broader audience. And now, without further ado, let's get into it. I'm sure many of you guys has either went through or seen someone very close to you go through the dark side of divorce. Men fighting for basic visitor rights to see their children. Men fighting not to have to pay damn near every last dollar they own to child support. Men fighting not to have to pay a woman alimony at the end of a divorce when she decided she just wanted to get up and leave, knowing damn well that once she leaves, she has another man waiting for her out the door, and you have to fund that relationship for her at the end. Passport family, Tyrese is broken now. He's hurt. He loved that woman. He loved Samantha. For her to turn around and do that man like that, leaving him without any explanation, he still to this day has no idea as to why he left. Still, listen to him.
I was with a woman named Samantha for 5 years. We got married. We had a 1-year-old beautiful child named Soraya. And she just left me out the blue. And never came back. And I never cheated. No physical domestic violence. No side chick. I don't think she ever loved me. Because if she did, it wouldn't be that easy to leave.
And the pain is sitting with him so much, he still is able to recall the exact actions of what played on in the time where he was losing his wife. He remembers every single detail vividly. And you know what that tells me, Passport family? That tells me that he sits and he replays and he replays and he replays that shit over and over and over again.
Sure, I'm being very literal because I want y'all to understand my life. So, front of my house is my office. And so I would send the nanny out the front door, and I had curtains, and my windows are tinted in my office. And so every time Sam would pull up to drop the baby off, I'd be standing behind the curtain just looking. And everything about her energy was like she had literally disconnected and disassociated herself from everything that had to do with everything. We got married in this house. We made this baby in this house. We had our first dance in this house. How the fuck could you pull up to this house with so many emotional and sentimental moments that we have shared and started a family, and you pulling up, dropping the baby off like it's a fucking daycare? She would get out the car, singing like this to the baby in the car seat. She would get the baby, hand it to the nanny, and just get in the car, okay, bye, and drive the fuck off. And I would be sitting in the fucking window, just like this, looking for something. Before you get in the car, can you have a moment? Look up at the house. Look at your life and your world that we shared together. We tore the street sign down. We used to pull up in front of this house and pray in front of the house because we knew that our life and our family was gonna be lived in this house. And when we got there after we closed, we said, hold on, don't take the sign down. We wanna see you pull the shovel out and take the sign down. We prayed this for sale sign out the front door. And I just wanted her to give the baby to the nanny. And before she get in the car, just look up and go,
so much pain in his voice, Passport family. He loved that woman. He cherished that woman. There was no abuse. There was no cheating. He provided. He was the best man that he could be for that woman, and it still was not enough. This is America, Passport family. So now Tyrese is torn apart and broken. Broken by the words of his ex-wife, the wife that vowed to love him, honor him, and respect him. But now he has to be haunted by the reality that it was all a lie. Understand, Passport family, this is why I preach. Do not marry these American women. Do not date these American women. Passport family, some of you are firefighters. Some of you are police officers. Some of you are electricians, truckers. Some of you work in the military. And you guys fight for your country. You work for this country. You make this country run. So why would you settle for a woman that is known to tear apart everything that you work so hard to build? So this is why I tell you, learn a new language, get your passport, and go experience a new culture. And don't allow yourself to be an American woman's financial plan.